What's up, guys? It's me, Demetri'Dshawn, and this is the edition for female rap. If anybody knows me, they know that I love female rap. I mean, I love rap overall, but I feel like it's just something extra about female raps. Like, it's extra raunchy. It just brings more dynamic. So, I love it, and I'm here to talk about the baddest girls in the game right now. All hail Nicki Minaj. We're gonna say, let's not act like Nicki Minaj isn't a girl. Hold on. Alexa, Echo, stop. Okay, so today's edition is basically, we're gonna be talking about female rap. Anybody that knows me, anybody that follows me know that I'm all for it. I'm actually, people might say I'm a barb, but I am a barb. Let's be honest. I'm a barb because Nicki's that girl, and I love female rap, and I feel like she's actually paved the way, besides the Little Kims and the Foxy Browns, everybody, because we all know that they are of their generation and of their time, and they've paved the way for girls like Nicki Minaj. But in this era, in this century, it's the century of the Barbies, the Barbs, the girls, the big booties, the nice breasts, like all of that good stuff. Rap becoming crossover and becoming more pop and mainstream. I want to say Nicki Minaj definitely contributed to that. But today we're not talking about Nicki Minaj. I just always feel like I have to give her props. I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Southside, we outside. And that's just really that. But I want to talk about the new girls. I know a lot of people may be familiar with, obviously, Cardi B. And then we have, another one that's a rising star that I've been familiar with her for some time now, but it's now that she's been really actually taking off. It's Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion with two E's. She's doing her thing. And of course the City Girls just came out of nowhere and just catapulted with like this superstardom, their success. They've collaborated with Drake, and they have these ties with Quality Control, and everybody knows that Quality Control is tied with the Migos and the Cardi B and all that. So it's just, a lot of good stuff is happening. I feel like, this year 2019 is definitely gonna be the year of the female rap. I feel like female rap is gonna take over. But today, this video, I know people hate for us to put these girls together and against each other, but we have to. If we're gonna compare good rap to good rap, we have to have a standard. So we're gonna take Nicki Minaj out of the standard because these girls are still treading and they're still trying to find their way, and granted. But I wanted to talk about the Cardi B's, and I wanted to talk about the Tina Snows. That's Megan Thee Stallion. I want to talk about them specifically because I feel like there's a lot of things that they have in similarities. And I feel like, me just listening to Cardi B music, listening to Tina Snow, Megan Thee Stallion, I just feel like there were things there that I felt like I can definitely compare and contrast. And, reasons why I think Megan Thee Stallion can actually give Cardi B a run for her money. It's crazy to say, and people maybe might think that I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. I'm not, because that's not my style. Anyone that knows me know that I'm not biased. I'm super, understanding, and I like to treat every situation as equal. When it comes to talent, when it comes to artistry, that's just how I am, regardless if I like something or not. I'm going to be brutally honest about it. But I think that Cardi B has, catapulted with this great success, and there's been a lot of controversy around whether she writes her music and, whether she really cares about the hip-hop culture and things of that nature. And, I can understand why people are really leaning towards Cardi B not really being for the culture, so I understand that. But, we have to be frank, and we have to be quite frank. At the end of the day, she's here. She's won a Grammy. What I mean? Whether we like it or not, she has it. People, general public, or the fan bases, whatever your combat is going to be, it doesn't take away the fact that she's there. People are going to spend money. The industry is spending money on her. And she's catapulted to the success with the help of a lot of promo. And, as you should, when you're a new artist and you're just now coming out and you're trying to get the world to, know who you are and see what it is that you represent. Promotion and marketing is the greatest tool. So she didn't do anything wrong. you know, whether it was excessive or not, that's not for me to judge. You guys can be the judge of that. But I feel like, you know, she was able to have this success. She was able to have this talent. She had this quirky attitude, this personality, I would say, you know, from being on social media, already being a social star. So our platform was already there. So that's huge. That's huge. So that was a huge stepping stone for her. And I feel like that's amazing. Now, I want to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Why I'm saying that it can potentially be, you know, a battle, you know, why it can potentially be, you know, a rising of Megan Thee Stallion, and the comparisons obviously are going to take place, because when you have artists like Megan Thee Stallion, their artistry, are, you know, if you infuse them, you know, very street, very hood, very gutter, and I love the fact that that's what they represent, and that's what, you know, what's pushing the culture right now, to be honest. But I feel like with the right push with Megan Thee Stallion, she can potentially have the same amount of success that Cardi B has had. Now, Megan Thee Stallion has a song that's out right now. It's called The Big Old Freak. Big Booty Freak. Sorry. But me personally, I like Freak Nasty. That's one of my favorites. And these are type of songs that the generation in our culture are really listening to, are really, you know, gravitating towards, you know, club bops. At the end of the day, it's all about what's playing in the clubs, what's playing in the parties, what's being played at the barbecues. Not hot yet, granted, but these are things that really push a single. Now, what I want to say is, Tina Snow basically has everything. She has a single out with Wale, which is dope. And they say when you're a new artist and you're out, you know, these are the things that kind of like solidifies you as an artist and kind of catapults your career to the next level. So these are the things that are potentially happening. And when Cardi B first came out, these were things that were happening, not potentially. These were things that were happening with her. She had a mixtape out, and her mixtape was garnering some attraction from like general public. She was, you know, her fans that she already had on social media. So it started to propel, and people started to actually listen and you know, hey, who's this new girl? You know, so I feel like the same thing is going to happen with Megan. I feel like the same thing is actually happening now as we speak. Like, she's been on a ton of radio a ton of radio interviews, like freestyling. You know, she has a great talent. That's one thing I can say about her. Specifically, she writes her own rhymes, and you know, that's really rare in this era, and she's really authentic. And I feel like every radio interview that she's been to, she showed personality, she's freestyle, she showed that she's confident, she's this girl that's ready for the industry. And that's what it really takes, because I think you generally have to be ready, because once you blow, that's it, there's no stopping. So I feel like with the right promotion, the right marketing, definitely Megan Thee Stallion can definitely reach the plateau where like Cardi B is at right now. You know, she is generating buzz. You know, people are listening. People know her songs. She's been like blowing up all over social media lately. She's on like a tour. She's collaborating with females. So I'm really excited about that. I know that in this height of this era, like I said, female rap is potentially taking over, and a lot of people, I read the comments, I'm always on social media, and just kind of like getting a gist of what other people's perception is. And a lot of people are really ecstatic about the fact that females are actually genuinely gathering collectively together and working and using their talents, because it's been a male-dominated industry for a while. So it's just a little interesting to see women at the top of, you know, their platforms. I mean, at the top of their careers, rap-wise, and, you know, really keeping up with the big dogs, like with the guys or whatever they came, the Young Gunner and all of them. So I think that's dope. I think Megan Thee Stallion definitely has the potential to be there, to get a #1 hit, to be that girl that's, you know, that's gonna be at all these festivals this summer. I really feel like that's her calling. She's doing amazing, and all the women are doing amazing. But you know, Cardi B, watch out. I mean, you broke a lot of records, so I'm just saying, you broke a lot of records. So Megan, you got a little ways to go too. Like I said, I'm not gonna be that biased, because I'm actually just being a hater. You know, I'm not. But anyway, granted, all female rap is amazing. Honestly, if you have talent and you can rap, you care about your passion, your craft, like, I respect you 100%, because that's what it's about as an artist, as a creator, as someone that wants to create a difference in the world. You have to really be passionate about what it is that you do. So all my female girls, all my female rappers out here doing their things, being passionate about their crafts and their careers, like, kudos to you. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be amazing. Keep going. Megan Thee Stallion, I see you doing your thing. Cardi B, you're out here. You're winning. You're doing what you do. Nicki Minaj, you're the queen. Granted, you know, you lead the pack and your back is to them. So just continue to do what you do. And all these female rappers, just continue to be great and follow your own path, because I see it for y'all, honey. I see it. When ain't nobody streaming, baby, I'm streaming. Alright, that's me, Demetri'Dshawn, for my first segment. This is my first time, actually. I went through the whole video without stopping. I won't say I messed up, but, you know, this is me, and maybe I'll be back. Tell me what you think, how you like my point of views. You know, I have some comment sections down in the bottom. If you have any questions or any concerns, not concerns, but questions, or want me to cover anything else, you know, just let me know. I'm reading your comments, and I'm here. So, thank you, guys.